It would be nice to not blue screen. That'd be fantastic. Be advised, all units be advised. We got a barricaded subject situation. Gun! Gun, gun, gun! Back up, back up, back up, back up, gun! He's got a gun, he's held in here. Send me additionals right now. Send me additionals. I'm just at the exit of Braddock Tunnel. Shots fired, shots fired, shots fired. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're all doing well. It is 4:41 p.m. April 28th, 2023. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day today. We're gonna get some FiveM roleplay once again. When did Brocco become state? Did he... Is he... Let me just check. Let me just check real quick. Rock Bronco. He's a sergeant!
205, 1041, 108.
Copy. 221. On duty service. Alright. They didn't give it a nick. Alright. That I am a little bit flabbergasted on. Not to say anything bad against Bronco, I'm just saying, like, Nick's amazing. I just feel like I can't get a promotion to save my fucking life. You know? I don't know what it is it I'm doing wrong or what. But yeah, it is what it is. Anyway. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a fantastic day today, and we're going to see if we can get anything on the go. I did release a video today on the scene we had yesterday, and I have another video coming out tomorrow, hopefully, regarding the shit we had the other day as well. So hopefully it's all going to be good. What the hell was that? What are all these signs? When have these signs been here? Also, I haven't gotten a response from leadership on my question, so the whole Verdun thing is staying until I can get a response on it from leadership. I basically asked the question, hey, you know, if a judge got their phone stolen, like, they would tell people immediately, but since I didn't think about it that way, because I didn't know that wasn't a game mechanic, I didn't even fucking care, I was like, nah, fuck it, it's fine. And now I don't have, you know, I don't have access to any of my contacts. So I'm a little bit confused on what to do with that. Because in my mind, right, like, any reasonable person in real life would tell people, like, tell Apple or whatever phone provider you have, deactivate my phone, right? But if you're a judge, you know, it's a much bigger of a deal.
Show 121 admin airborne now as airborne.
You know? So I don't really know how to proceed. I did ask leadership directly on that. Yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, patrolling the highway is really not doing anything for me still. I haven't caught a single person on the highway. Not yet, anyway. Oh, did you hear that backfire back there? Heard that shit. And still, nobody at Pop's Diner, right? I don't see anybody. Dude, stopping at this light is so dangerous. Because the locals come up behind you and just fucking plaster you. Center Street. Center Street. Clothing store. What is everyone doing? Not hearing a lot of radio. Let's hit UH. I'm confused, there's not a lot of talking, there's not a lot of going on, you know? Also, normally in GTA, there isn't as many trees in Pluto. Were these added? Was this mod? Because it looks amazing. I'm pretty sure it is modded.
next till the meeting.
For a meeting? Fuck's sakes. Dude, there's too many meetings I don't know about. Yeah, which meeting? FTO meeting? No. Leo News, the 25th. Everyone voted. Friday 28th, 7 p.m. EST. Which is in 9 minutes. Okay. But I didn't acknowledge, like, hey, this wins, you know? Unless they put it on the fucking MDT. I hate the MDT so much. Not because of any of the bugs, just because it has a dashboard that we use, and it's really hard to look at that every single day. Or it's really hard to remember to look at it every single day. That's all. Sandy? That's just like... You kidding me? 4.4 out. Get out of my way. There's no way I can make it. I'd be lucky if I make it a mission row back in fucking 8 minutes. Christ. Turning at me. It's hard to keep track with everything. We'll hit GOH. Attempt to GTA. Who's got her charger?
This is 385 as the meeting started.
6 minutes.
For what floor is it being held on?
2nd floor. Not including the basement as the floor.
Title Corporal.
Hello.
Putting the notes down or what?
You don't have a boot of the road?
Of course, there, buddy. You want to ride with me?
See,
God, I wish I could ride you.
I'm gonna be honest. Ever since losing the ability to drive the Charger, I've
I
almost
mean, how
lost
am I
almost
supposed to get
all
better
interest
if
in
you're
patrolling.
driving all the time?
It's just
Why?
poop.
So I suppose I'll ride.
Why?
Because I don't have, because I
No,
can't
it's
keep
alright, you
catch
don't
up
have
with
to,
anyone's
I
car.
can-
Ride with you. I'll give you some tips and tricks.
All right.
Like there's zero point in me trying to join a pursuit if there's someone's personal car in there. I have zero chance. My Tahoe tops out at 115. My Explorer tops out at 130. My
Yeah.
be honest-
I'll be practicing on my side. You know what I mean?
my Crown Vic is the fastest car I have. It just sucks the
I don't
handle.
mind you driving. It's fine.
Alright, we can
I don't
talk
want to do
after
any work
about-
tonight.
We can talk after about it if you like.
No, it's
Come
fine.
up with a compromise. Hello.
Take that mask off, or I'll take it off for you. No. You look like a... Who is this?
I don't even know who this is.
I'm gonna search this guy, see if he has a fucking motorcycle.
Yeah, does he have the keys on him? Yeah, go do your thing, Joe.
Who this? Who is it?
I can't wait for it. You know what?
Hold on.
Who just said that? Where is he? Where is he? Where?
Ah, people are so gung ho. Crazy. I'm gonna get some food before this starts. You know, it'd be cool if Bean Machine could stock these. You know? Like if they come up and it's like, yep, we gotta restock your thing again. What the fuck is he wearing? Christ.
I can guarantee you for a fact.
There's such a problem with PD Moto. Why doesn't everybody that is PD Moto go get a key and keep it in their pocket?
Because we can't get keys, and someone has to give us keys.
Okay, why don't you, as whoever's leading the Moto unit, have everybody go down there together, and everybody gets a key, and then that's your key that you have.
That sounds like the logical explanation.
Yeah, it's kind of a pretty straightforward answer. It would probably fix the issue.
No, we're not gonna. I didn't work on it.
I've come to join Atkins by the main stand today's meeting.
Yeah, that's not happening.
No. No, I didn't say anything.
Russell, why are you talking like that?
That's wrong. That's right.
Jesus.
We are 1 minute from meeting.
Russell, you know what would be really cool? Is if we could make this whiteboard to where I can like put stuff on it. You know what I mean? Like videos.
Put stuff on the
and-
TV.
I don't care. The TV's too small. I want it on the whiteboard. back of the room that you don't get like projected.
What's there a thing on this roster? What is going on? Oh. Is it a message or something? What's going on?
You're telling me I'm not supposed to have a shotgun on my back?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I'll put it away later.
Murphy, how do you keep breaking dispatch?
I didn't break dispatch. I flew in.
I
earlier.
can't even open mine.
I flew in earlier and there was 350 calls on it.
Oh wow.
I found out how I was.
All right, it's been reset.
Don't log on to it right now.
Yesterday for, I guess I have to log out of dispatch. Look at ass, otherwise I scuff it.
The hell is that?
Ass?
Ass.
Austin's in speech.
Oh yeah.
No, I love ass.
Yeah, me too. That's
I'm a
good
bit.
spot.
I'm a
It's
bit.
good
I'm a
time.
big gas
Prices are
guy.
straight, too.
Yeah, me too.
Can get a lot of bang
Yep.
for bucket ass.
Yeah.
That's all.
Can we do some confirmation of combat knowledge?
Explain.
It's Salad Brothers.
COCK, confirmation of combat knowledge, otherwise known as cock.
Oh.
Didn't you guys go to Turkey or something?
I'm so confused. I'm so lost.
I just went. No, I actually kind of did to get my hairline sorted, but.
We're gonna give it like 3 more minutes before we get started, just to let the stragglers show up, since people generally can't show up on time.
Glad I could finally
should have
make a
announced it
PD meeting.
earlier.
Yeah, me too.
Let me open my Discord, see what's going on.
Fuck the salads.
That's tough.
You guys are all standing to my right. Alright, 3 minutes and we'll get started.
That's
We need the
Steven
stragglers to
Starr
come
because
along.
I'm a
2 more
star.
minutes. 2.5 more minutes. 2 more minutes.
No, we don't. Not yet.
Come on in!
He's a poser. He's a poser.
He's trying to be tactic cool, you know. Oh, my bad. Hey, what's up?
You're
He's
late.
trying. He's trying.
Yo, yo!
You scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Hello.
I
You
did
know,
not.
when you're
What's up,
in the
man?
line of duty, people die.
Dude,
Yeah, that's true.
dude, what did you say to
Yep.
me?
I think so.
Yeah.
What's
keep
the
that shit
point
up.
of having chairs if we're not gonna sit in them?
True.
Your body's gonna get
Hey,
plugged by
stop
some
talking
random
from
dude.
down there,
You're
chair
late.
guy. Last meeting we had so many people that we filled up all
Okay,
the chairs,
criminal,
tables.
you're
and
really
ceiling.
not that cool if you stand at the front.
Who's driving a
I-
fucking
I-
RC car?
I've stood at the
Let-
front
let
of
me
every
s-
single meeting ever.
Let me stand at the back. Hold on. Am I
Danny's
gonna be
bog.
cooler now, Jason?
No, if you sit down, you're really cool.
Ah, but I don't.
I
I'm
cannot
not-
sit
I'm
down.
not
I have
My butt
hemorrhoids.
hurts.
Actually, I'll
That's
sit
a
next to
shame.
you.
What you get when you push too hard
I'll
when you
sit
poop?
next to you. So you don't
Probably.
know.
Jones when I need a back.
Wait,
Thank
is he
you.
gonna steal my chair?
Wait,
Is that
can
a-
I
No,
have
don't
the
let
seat?
don't let Steph sit here, please.
Hey, Jones.
Can
Jones.
I
Hey.
have all
I
the
gotta
state
come
over
over
here?
now.
Rub my back again like 2 weeks ago.
Don't get up. No, sit back down.
Sat
Don't
next
listen
to
to
you.
him.
Jones.
We're gonna leave.
Jones.
No, I'll do it
Jones,
next week.
Can I
I'm
sit
sorry.
by you,
There you
Jones?
go.
Best trooper
You
I
you
Jones, we
get
need
your
to
ass
talk.
How
away
you gonna
from me.
just kick the
You're getting
man's
out
out
of
of the
moto
chair
as soon as I
and
get out of
lost
the
it?
gym.
Actually?
Hey, so
No,
It's
about
segregation.
about
No, it
that
was an accident.
thing.
Mhm,
Did you
mhm.
send it?
Hemorrhoids is when you push too hard.
I did.
Alright.
Fucking accident.
Alright, I'll deal with it when I
I
get
say we get this thing started so we can get on patrol and catch these dirty criminals
I can
tonight.
go home and drink myself.
I
to
agree.
Some
sleep.
of them are quite clean.
Alright, so we have a few topics to talk about tonight. Should be a relatively quick meeting. There's not a ton of topics. It has been pretty busy over the last week. So there's some new developments and some things I want to go over with everyone today. And then there's a couple of promotions that we'll cover as well. Tedson couldn't make it tonight. Same with Briggs and Clarkson. So it's just me you get. Congrats.
Aw.
Before I get started, I
Damn
need
it.
this. All right. So, first thing to go over, just gangs, okay? Gang territory, gang violence, gang activity. One of the main things that I want to talk about, I talked about it last week, is, gang territories. Known gang territories so far that we know of is definitely Grove Street, definitely Little Seoul area. So just be careful when you're patrolling through those areas. If you're going down Grove Street, I would advise you to go around, maybe take a peek from down the road. And if you are rolling down there, make sure that you're not alone if you need to deal with something. Just be cautious. Also, like gang shootouts and those kinds of situations, if it's an active gang shootout, make sure you guys are getting a perimeter set up, not just rushing in, calling for backup. And once backup arrives and the shooting subsides, you can have some units tend to the individuals who are downed, while the other units can pursue anybody that might be fleeing the area, make sure people are, searched, GSR tested, questioned, detained, etc., and charged appropriately if they have illegal items on them, etc. The biggest thing is don't just go rushing in expecting that you're going to go in guns ablazing. Can you sit down, Matthews? You're standing right in front of me. It's distracting.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
You're not just rushing in guns
Such a
ablazing thinking
dumbass.
that you're Rambo and you're just going to take care of the situation. You got to think about it, be smarter about how you approach it. Also, it's not wise to provoke gang members. Okay, I understand we're cops and we want to try to catch these guys doing illegal activities, but going on Twitter, starting beef with gang members, being disrespectful to gang members for no reason, is going to end up most likely getting yourself shot. So don't do it. Simple as that. We have a lot of tools available to us as cops. And one of those things is our ability to observe and keep an eye on things that are going on, so we can tie these gang members to larger crimes and take them down over a span of time, rather than provoking them into violence, right? So if you guys are interested in taking down gang members, do it wisely. Putting yourself out there and provoking these guys is, again, it's only going to get you shot. It's going to escalate situations. They're going to know that you're looking at, you're watching them. Sometimes subtlety is best, and making sure that you are, in the shadows, so to speak, and they have no idea that they're being watched, or, maybe being investigated, or whatever the case may be. The more you put yourself out there and, have a loud voice against these gangs, the more often it's going to end up bad for you. So, I strongly advise you to not do said, those kinds of things with these gang members. Be very intelligent about how you approach them. Again, talking about utilizing tools that we have at our disposal. Air One is, you guys can talk to Stiff about getting certified with Air One. I got a message from the mayor this week saying that Stiff has been approved for the time being to provide pilot licenses while the city figures out someone to take that over in the future. But for the time being, Stiff is able to provide pilot licenses, and then therefore also provide the training for Air One. So if you are interested in getting your certification for Air One, make sure you hit up Mr. Stiff over there, and he'll get you going on the training and all of that kind of stuff. Let's see here. Talk about boosts. So there's been a lot of vehicles, we refer to them as boosts based on the boosting tablets we've gotten from people stealing cars, and for some unknown entity, and profiting off of said exercises. We've noticed an increase in boosts occurring, a lot more A-class style with the tracking device on those vehicles. So just when you guys are in a pursuit with these boosted vehicles, understand that there has been a lot of interference vehicles getting involved in those chases. So keep your heads on a swivel. Again, our current policy on that is if you're chasing the target vehicle and there is a interference vehicle getting involved in the chase, they're to be warned to leave the chase, to not get involved, or else they're going to be pit. And if they end up getting involved in pitting officers, it's our discretion on our escalation of force. If that interference vehicle is, hitting us at high speeds,
Send 'em to
using
the
their
moon.
vehicle as a weapon, that is the escalation of force to deadly force, as that vehicle would be considered a deadly weapon at that point. They're also to be warned, in that case, that they will be fired upon. And then if they choose to hit officers at high speed and make that decision, the call will come over the radio from who's ever leading the scene or the highest on duty to go ahead and open fire on said interference vehicle, aiming to disable the vehicle first, not to shoot the individual driving. But our main goal is to get that vehicle to leave the pursuit so we can continue to pursue the main vehicle. It's very important that you guys are using your megaphones while you're driving to warn those vehicles so that they can clearly hear you.
Once I get a
And
second.
they understand that, the decision they're making, what's going to happen if they choose to make that decision. So just make sure you guys are giving them very clear warnings. If they're getting involved early in the chase and just tailing it, it's a great time to let them know if they get involved, they're most likely going to be pit. And if you see them still trailing, give them the warning that if they do pit officers at high speed, they will be fired upon.
I have a question.
So, go ahead.
Why would we shoot at the vehicle to disable the vehicle? Isn't it just lethal force anyway? Like the second we start shooting for, we might as well just shoot him. Period.
Yeah, but at the same time, like if we can save a life, I'd prefer to save a life rather than not. So I'd
We're here to
prefer
save, not take lives.
I'd prefer you guys to shoot to disable the vehicle as much as you can. Obviously, if they're shooting back or something of that nature, then obviously deal with it as needed. But if you can get a tire, it's easier for you to shoot the vehicle than it is to try to aim for a tiny little box inside of the window to try to take them out. It's a lot easier to shoot the engine, and you can disable a vehicle very quickly.
This has
in
changed
comparison to trying to drive
old
and or get
procedure.
out and shoot the driver of
Feels
the car.
weird.
It's a lot easier of a target to shoot the vehicle to disable it, and it doesn't take that many shots to disable a vehicle. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Any further questions on that?
Could we get into legal trouble with that?
No. As well, we could if they didn't actually use your vehicle as a deadly weapon, and you fired, based on no evidence of such things occurring. But if they use their vehicle as a deadly weapon, we're covered legally because that is an escalation of force at that point.
I meant the shooting to, like, a stray shot hit somebody in the car.
No, again, because they're using their vehicle to try to kill you as well at high speeds. So, again, that's a deadly weapon at that point, so they're going to be met with deadly force. However, the main option is that you guys want to go for is disabling the vehicle, because we do want to preserve life as much as we can. So, focus on that, but you do have legal authority to shoot the actual driver in those cases. I would just, again, focus on shooting the vehicle. It's a lot easier of a target. You're going to have way more success. And if you disable the car, it's going to be completely out of the fight anyways. Does that make sense?
Do you not think that if I'm shooting to disable a vehicle, they're gonna shoot back and probably shoot me and then kill me?
If they do start shooting back, then you can try to aim for them in the car the best you can. I'm just telling you, it's a lot easier to shoot the car at first. And a lot of the times, if you start shooting the car, they're going to drive away.
10-4.
So are we good to shoot while we're driving?
I prefer,
it's okay.
if you have a passenger, the passenger can shoot from the passenger seat. If you're driving, I prefer you guys to get in a position ahead of the vehicle to be able to step out and fire upon the vehicle. I need to get clarity on whether or not we can shoot while driving. I think it's in the past been frowned upon.
Yeah, I got you.
It's actually not true, Atkins. In the past, it was very specific to where if you were getting shot at or they endanger your life, it was fine. But any other situation, you shouldn't do it.
Yeah, that's kind of my understanding as well. So it is fine, but be able to drive and shoot at the same time is pretty difficult. So if you do find yourself in a position that you can position your vehicle a little bit in a better spot, maybe getting ahead of the vehicle, getting out, and then firing at it as it passes by, you know, you might have more success. But if you have to, you can shoot out of the vehicle. All right. Any other questions on that?
I might have some questions after the meeting with him.
No, sir.
All right.
Say they take your car, right?
Oh Christ!
I mean, can't we just shoot our tires to, kind of stop them from?
You talking about in a completely different kind of situation?
Yeah, just kind of take like an LEO vehicle, like.
We don't have policy that says you can just open fire if somebody steals a police vehicle.
I wouldn't say necessarily at them to try to just take them out. I'm just saying to just take out the tires to try to so they can't steal the vehicle.
I mean,
like immobilize the vehicle.
You'd have to have clear articulation of a present danger. So, like for example, if you had an AR in the trunk, that they would be able to gain access to by stealing your vehicle, you might be able to articulate that in court for an escalation to deadly force, because it is still considered deadly force if you're choosing to use your firearm.
I got a question.
Hang on. So, you'd have to be careful about that. If you shoot a tire specifically, I don't think I'm going to come down on you for it, but ultimately you guys shouldn't be having your vehicle stolen. Every time you get in your vehicle, make sure you lock it while you're inside of it, because you can still get out while the doors, you can unlock it and lock it as you get out. So
Technically shooting a tire.
who's the first person that had a question?
I believe it
there's
was
one
the
on the
other
left
person.
over here, but there was someone else I thought too.
Oh, I do have a question regarding that type of incident. There's been several times, this is before I was a deputy and got my long gun. My car would be working on at the mechanic shop, and some random people would go inside
Who's
my
that?
truck.
Oh, is that
Like, what if someone
Tase him and arrest him.
Okay.
Also, if you're at a mechanic shop, you're allowed to take it out of your vehicle once it gets fixed.
And even if you don't have anything in your vehicle to still go in your trunk, you can still get him detained and, make a decision if you want to press charges on him or not.
Okay.
All right, over here on the left. Troopers.
Yeah, just following up on the people getting in, your vehicle and your trunk. Is there any update on the gun racks being added to the vehicles?
They're not added yet, so we're gonna still continue as what was previously discussed. So there's no further updates on that quite yet, unfortunately. We're still working on it.
Hey, firm.
Trust me, I want it as bad as everyone else does.
Yeah.
I do actually have a concern regarding the original point, and that is, do you yourself consider shooting at tires lethal or not lethal force?
I mean, you're using your firearm, so it's a potential for deadly force, yeah. Because if you miss and the bullet doesn't hit the tire, and say you hit a civilian, or you end up shooting and hitting the actual driver, that's potential lethal force.
Yeah.
Sorry, just to follow up on that. I didn't mean to cut you off if you were trying to talk. Sorry. With that, so like that, I assume that you meant that from like the PD side, right? Like if we were to shoot their tires out.
Correct.
So what if they, it's clear that they're trying to go for the tires because they're aiming low. Would we still be able to just instantly fire back directly at them?
Yeah, if they're shooting at us, we're authorized to shoot for. That's an escalation of deadly force for sure.
Okay.
Christ. Okay,
I
I did have another point. So if we can use deadly force, and I understand, people's sentiment here with,
Can you yell, please?
I understand people's sentiment with preserving life and all that, but if it's deadly force, in my opinion, it's deadly force. You should shoot the guy you're shooting at. If you have articulable facts to use deadly force to begin with, I don't think shooting tires is really going to help you, because, yeah, sure, you disable a vehicle, but those dudes are going to come back with a grudge and shoot at you.
So if you recall what I stated, it's that the vehicle is a lot easier of a target to hit.
I understand.
You can shoot for the driver in the vehicle. However, 9 times out of 10, we're going to miss those shots, and you're not really accomplishing much of anything. So if you can pull it off, great, but for the majority of people, it's going to be a lot easier to shoot the engine a few times to disable the vehicle, and then, you know, get those people into custody on foot, or if they decide to shoot, we can, you know, shoot back. But you're going to have a lot more success disabling the vehicle pretty quickly, unless you're in a position that you can, you know, aim well. But driving, you know, if you're driving in a car trying to shoot a driver of the car ahead of you, it's going to be pretty tough.
So I guess that's a no shooting from you, Jason.
It's more
while
so
driving.
for effectiveness rather than what you can and cannot do.
I
You
wasn't
can
listening to him.
certainly, you know, if it's an
Wow.
escalation to deadly force, you can shoot the driver, but you're probably going to miss more of your shots than make most of your shots. Does that make sense?
Yep.
All right. I think that was pretty well explained.
I think
However,
he
I'm
answered
open to
my
any other
questions.
questions on the subject.
I think I answered all my questions on that.
All right.
I'm just slightly concerned about a few things. That's
Just
all.
to touch base on a couple things real quick, and we'll get to some BCSO things. Just making sure radio comms are clear. You guys are radioing yourself to calls that you're attaching to. You're taking a look ahead of time if it's a pursuit. If there's already 4 vehicles involved in the pursuit, you know, don't just arbitrarily add yourself or just show up to the pursuit. You're probably going to get yelled at by someone. If it's, you know, you're responding to a call, make sure you just you're very clearly radioing that traffic. You know, it's important that you guys do that so that everybody stays on the same page, and it helps everyone be more effective on the streets. Make sure you guys are still continuing to improve on your reports, you know, putting all the evidence, a detailed explanation of what happened, getting statements from other officers where needed, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
What's that in the back?
So just some
Oh, it's Jim
basics
Powell.
there. But ultimately, you know, I want us having fun on patrol, communicating with each other, working as a team. And when things get tense or stressful, just making sure that we're keeping an eye on our surroundings. We're not getting our tunnel vision. We're not just blindly going into situations thinking that, you know, we're safe because we're cops, because we're not. We're using our tools and our tactics to our advantage so that we can hopefully get the arrest where needed. Okay? What's that? Do you have a question? All right.
Oh, sorry.
All right. So Tedson wasn't able to make it for this meeting, so he wanted me to announce that Deputy Riggs has earned a promotion to senior deputy. So congrats to Mr. Riggs. He's been killing it out there. Also got Officer of the Week from the mayor's. Great job. Love seeing you on duty, my man.
Appreciate that one. Thank you.
And also Deputy Dunn, who I don't know if they're here or not, but Deputy Dunn also earned a promotion from deputy to senior deputy as well. So congrats, guys. We got a lot of people working through the FTO program, not a lot of up-and-coming officers and deputies, and I'm sure there's going to be more promotions coming very, very soon. So other than that, let's have fun on patrol. Let's go kick some ass.
Real quick.
Oh, all right.
So, been seeing a lot of suspicious persons calls lately. Typically, that means that they're either, you know, trying to attempt to break into a vehicle or they're washing their money. So, to really bite the criminals' income, I think it would be very important for us to kind of attack that area of alerting or the calls.
Whenever those calls, yeah.
Whenever those calls come in, because that really will break off their funding, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, and on those calls, if you guys are responding to those calls, make sure you're not responding alone. Try to get backup with you, because you know I've been in some of those calls. I went there by myself and ended up getting held up and had to let some people go. So make sure when you do show up to those, you're detaining people, you're performing your Terry frisks, you're asking good questions so that you can get probable cause, and then you can get kind of go from there. So just make sure that you guys are handling those in a very detailed way with backup, okay?
Yeah.
Thank you for that, Russell. I appreciate it.
Yep.
All right. Again, if you guys are interested in Air 1 training, get with Stiff. We'll be able to move that forward finally, which is awesome. And let's go kick some ass. Arrest some motherfuckers. All right.
On gang! On gang! Let's do that
On
shit!
cop gang! On cop gang!
Sorry I'm late,
Cop
guys.
gang!
Sorry I'm
You
late.
missed it.
What are you wearing?
Hey guys.
Oh. Alright, we're back.
Why are you dumping fucking gas in here, man?
344
where's your ID at? What pocket?
Yes,
in?
I'm stuck on this menu.
10-9-344.
Uncuff it, please.
Hey, can I meet you somewhere in the
Yo,
middle?
what,
so many sibs in here?
Where's your ID in, man?
I'm stuck on this
Yeah,
menu.
check the locks, man.
Near the locker room.
Units of Mission Row PD, check the locks on all the doors. I think there's something open. Meet me in the evidence area, 344. Place where you process evidence and fingerprints.
Yeah, copy.
All doors are locked and we're locked. My goodness, someone's shooting.
What's the status?
Shots fired.
I'm pretty sure it's us in the shooting range.
FOB.
344, you coming?
Are you in the by the jail cells or the upstairs one?
The upstairs.
Oh, okay. Coming up there.
Alright. He's just gonna wonder what about the report. I'm gonna tell him what I know about it, and then I'm gonna let him go. Oh boy.
There you are. Sorry, I went
Hello.
downstairs to the other one. Yo, the report that you were looking for the other day, it's still in there.
Yeah, I couldn't find it.
It's number 70.
Ah, Jackie with a Y. That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's Jackie with an IE. Alright, I'll reference that.
Alright, I gotta fly out again. Hit me up on Discordia if you have other shit.
Nope, you're good.
He's been dealt with.
Dead fuck.
Sorry about that, everyone.
It's all good, I wasn't there. 221 on duty in service. Again.
87 on duty in service.
Get back on the fucking highways. Whoa, did that not lock? It didn't. What the fuck? I pressed E, man.
$192 is looking for an FTO.
How's he not done yet? Actually surprised. Alright, 221, I'll be taking highway coverage. I'll be heading to Los Santos Freeway and Sonora Road. Or, correction, Sonora Freeway.
87, show me transitioning northbound for control.
We got some deputies here. Oh, we only have 2. Alright. So that was the meeting. I think we discussed everything we wanted to discuss. It's crazy to see certain things change, though. I think that's the one thing I'll mention. So, like before, like there's a lot of things about things not to do, and I heard a lot of things into the meeting that the things that we just didn't do. 221. We have a U-Haul hauling towards the city, southbound the Santos Freeway. It's a little bit too much in my eyes, but keep an eye on Strawberry.
Did you say a U-Haul hauling?
I said a U-Haul.
87, I got eyes on that.
4 do as well, 35.
And the one person I see, just not even there. But yeah, what I'm specifically mentioning is before there was a very, very important point of saying, hey, do not shoot at tires. If you're going to shoot at them, right? It's lethal force anyway, right? And Atkins is making a note. Now, it makes sense. I'm not into disagreements or agreements. It makes sense for sure. It's easier to hit the tire. Maybe. I mean, if you look at this car in first person, right now it's easier to hit the tire.
Show me traffic. Be westbound San Andreas. To be on a white and colored box truck here.
35 is also wants to near the traffic stop.
I think I need to clean up my radio traffic a bit. I think I've been way too loose. I think my pursuit traffic's been pretty good, but I think I need to clean it up a bit. Next traffic stop, I'll see what we can do. What the fuck? The hell is that? Okay. 221. Show me tailing a white and colored camper van, 3 times occupied, northeast Sonora Freeway heading to Route 68.
64, I'll be en route for backup.
Yeah, do be advised, it looked like they picked up an unconscious subject. We're on Panorama now. My man's new to keyboard driving. Oh God. Where the fuck are they going? We just took a right turn on Chalo Road. Yeah, unit who's responding, step it up, please. This is a little weird.
35 attaching to ongoing 1080.
It's not a 1080. Be advised, they just pulled over Smoke Tree Road. They have foot bail ×1. Foot bail ×2. Uh, 221 update. Subject is not unconscious.
Goodbye.
Smoke Tree Road, postal 280. What the fuck is happening? What the fuck is this? Is this a player? It's not. They camping? I don't know what the fuck is going on here. What the fuck is going on?
Can we reset dispatch? It's not letting me on.
221, I'm gonna approach. Hello? How we all doing?
Yeah, good.
Dispatch has been reset. Go ahead and log back in, everyone.
Yeah, what was,
bro?
No. What was that thing
No, not
on
you.
Route 68? On the...
What thing on Route 68?
You guys stopped?
We had to yeah.
Where am I with 221? Smoke Tree Road.
Sorry, say again?
She wanted to look at some scenery, and we dropped her off, and then we pulled back around and pick her up.
Alright, so you're camping now, are you?
Yeah.
Where's
We
the
headed
192 to...
Yeah. Why else
Okay.
would you bring a camper van up here, you know?
You're right.
101?
Sightseeing, holiday goers.
Guy said...
I don't know what the hell that guy's doing. Alright, well, just try not to stop,
somebody riding with me, or?
Try not to stop on the highway, you know, pull over up ahead.
You're fine.
Of course, yeah.
I mean, this guy just
That'll
hopped
be
in my car and he said,
Alright, have a good day.
You told him to ride with me, but...
I didn't
he's in
tell anybody
civilian
to ride
clothes.
with you. If he's in civilian clothes, tell him to get the hell out of your car. You're gonna
We're
arrest
good.
him.
Alright, cool.
So weird.
Again, I didn't tell anybody to ride with you, my guy, so that's somebody messing with you.
Alright.
Name's Chase King, I guess.
He's a criminal, so get him out of your car. Tell him he's gonna go to jail if he doesn't get out.
Wait. Chase King? Last night, someone was actually, supposedly robbed by Chase King. One of the BCSO high-ups said keep an eye out for Chase King.
Well, I mean, he's in the Mission Road parking lot, just getting in my vehicle for no apparent reason, saying that the chief is telling...
Let me get him backup unit, please. Mission Road.
No, he's running.
That was...
Car's picking him up. We got one...
That was some really interesting
colored
radio
vehicle.
traffic.
Do you want me to hold this vehicle, or...?
A unit just advised that they were looking for him, so yes.
35, I'm currently en route to MRPD. Chase King is armed and dangerous, so be advised.
Chase King is... If this is Chase King, he's currently detained.
Alright, there's a lot of crosstalk going on. Or at least people talking too quick. That's all.
Do we have an active 80 going on right now?
Negative, everything's code 4 out in front of Mission Road.
Whoever wanted this guy, I have him in cuffs outside MRPD.
That'll be 385. He had the information.
I'm en route to MRPD at this time.
Alright. Yeah, sorry, that was really weird. I needed to, like, follow up. I think it is a good thing to not initiate a traffic stop immediately and kind of just chill for a bit. You know?
205, 10-8.
255, show me attached to 205, moving out now to 205.
You, right there, spotted it. Yup. Speed it up.
35 just now arriving at MRPD.
Speed it up.
Be downstairs in interrogation.
I got something. The second he saw me, he turned. Fucking find out where this motherfucker's going. Yeah, we stopped on the side of the road. My man, you parked in the middle of the road. Okay. It's a store vehicle. Yeah, I thought better of it. Alright. Now, what are you doing, you think? A store vehicle. Is this owned? Oh, it is. Okay, it's owned.
Be advised, 192 is headed to the latest. Shots fired.
101, can we get an additional rolling with him to Little Soul, please?
What is he doing?
Want to fix your voice box?
This is 35. I got the guy that was robbed by Chase King coming down to MRPD now to give a statement.
There's those lights on. I don't know. I don't know how our drug systems work. I think he's scared. I don't know why he's scared, but I think he is. Which is strange.
35, your subject is in.
Like, look how slow he's going. He just got an MBA. Yeah, he's just looking at me. What is he doing? Dude, is he okay? Wait, he's not for that thing. Huh?
364, I'm en route that robbery on San Andreas Ave.
I stopped again. And now it's getting out.
One same traffic, I'm going to be extended.
What is he fucking doing? Wait, he just went and, like, came up to a house? It's a store vehicle. It's a job vehicle. It has to be. I have no idea how any system works, so nothing's off the cards.
Latest shots fired, code 4.
If he turns around, that's a telltale single, and I'm gonna pull him over on reasonable suspicion.
Well, I'm 1023 of the latest shop ever. There's going to be like a Oldsmobile looking car out front, red in color.
Okay, watching that.
Old T-Bird or something. Stand by.
This is 38.
Hold your traffic, 385. I almost fucking hit him.
When I'm approaching the door, to make entry until I get brakes on the scene. I got one individual inside.
One 192 is also 23 to the robbery.
What's your 20?
Postal 700.
Around the corner.
He's still stopped?
We're gonna have one detained at this time.
Where the fuck is he?
64, I got another one at gunpoint in the store.
This is 385. Is there any available supervisors and meet at MRPD?
10-4, I got your 10-4, I got your 6. You can cuff him when he comes out.
Where'd he go? Huh? He wasn't doing it with a mask. I'd find it unlikely that he'd be escaped that easy. Oh. Very weird. Very weird indeed.
Alright, store's gonna be clear. Safe has not been hit.
Are we good to lift signal? Uh, 385, repeat your request.
Yes, 385. I needed a supervisor at MRPD. I'm gonna be out front, outside.
Disregard, I'm A-okay.
205, are you able to respond to 385's request for a supervisor?
Yeah, 205, I'll be 17.
I'm maybe breaking off of this.
221, who's my Sandy units? Can you identify for me?
187.
187, be advised, I was following a red in color, big delivery truck. Keep an eye out, please, and let me know if you see it. It's like a big box truck.
This is 35. I'm outside in the parking lot, in front of the PD, not the garage.
You don't need to wait, but for...
Hey, 221, I got that red truck here. I mean, Road 68. In front of the outlet mall here, or whatever it is. You got in the clothing store.
Hey, friend, just keep me updated. Don't pull it over or anything.
10-4.
21, do you want me to position up in north, just in case?
Negative. It's one guy. I'm just trying to figure out what he's doing, that's all. What's the 20 of that vehicle?
Still on Route 68, Postal 260. Across the street getting gas. Keep an eye on it.
It's worth a traffic stop at the very least. What direction of travel is he facing?
I'm sorry, is in my head. Are you talking to me, 221?
Yes, what direction of travel is he facing?
Currently it's parked up. I believe he's in either the bank or the clothing store here. Up facing, I believe it's northbound.
Hey, friend, thank you. No mountain lines, please. Oh, hello. Be advised, that's not the vehicle.
4.
It's a lot bigger than that.
Show me 10-7 heading up to Plato Medical for care.
221 to 121 direct. .221 to 121 direct.
Murphy?
221 to 121 direct.
Send traffic.
What's your 20 right now?
The roof of MRPD for Air 1 search.
Pay for.
101 store robbery is going to be code 4, going to be backfitting.
364.
192, same traffic.
121, could you hold off on your cert if you're about to fly? I need to speak to you real quick.
10-4, I can meet you in the office space of MRPD.
Hey, firm, we're at whatever works for you.
10-4, you're pretty good here.
I just got 2 reports coming in. Jesus fucking Christ. Three reports coming in. Uh, 221 to 111 direct.
Give me 2 minutes.
I just have a question if you wouldn't mind.
Alright, 1 minute, 30 seconds.
364, I'm catching up to a speeding motorcycle headed towards Calais Avenue.
I'm on Calais.
I mean northbound towards you unless they went off this way here.
Else. I see them. They're coming north on Calais.
Hello, Tubby.
Red and color motorcycle.
Oh God,
10-4, clocked him at 124.
Hope you're doing
They're
well.
in
You
the
missed the
parking lot
meeting,
right now, going
unfortunately, but
southbound.
you already knew that. Steven Star, Steven Star, Steven Star.
364, he's not stopping at this time.
He's taking a little rat lord place behind Uwu Cafe right now. Go behind on the other side. On that side, yep. Northbound.
Go ahead, pass my left here.
So we have 3 reports.
We're gonna be taking a left-hand turn west on San Andreas.
Just came through a meeting last week.
BTB on this
off,
guy.
yeah.
It's gonna be a Whiskey Mike, red and color street bike. That's no direction, northbound Calais. Oh, I just think I saw him going southbound Calais.
Hello.
Hello.
Disregard,
Hey,
he is.
give
That
me
was
an tack
not
one
him.
for that question.
Either that or
I don't
he's
have any
hauling
question
ass.
anymore. I had to check the roster for it. We're good.
What was the question?
I was gonna ask you what time zone you were.
I got him. We're gonna be southbound on Palomino.
That's it. That's all I was gonna ask you.
Why?
Bro, I can't explain my massive miscalculations. Where the hell is
check
Murphy?
Time on a report?
Yes.
I just said that. Real secretive,
Hello.
aren't you? Hey, what time zone are you in, Murphy?
CST.
That will be all, thank you. I did your job for you.
Well,
What's up with
I
you?
didn't need
You're
to know
not fucking
his
with your
times.
brain?
I didn't need to know his thing.
Your job is easy, get rolled!
Okay.
What's up, my man?
Hey, do you know who was flying an hour and a half ago? 2 hours?
Yeah,
Can we get a little bit of privacy here, gentlemen?
Oh, there's a meeting room upstairs.
They can hear through the floors. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, go ahead.
Sif and I were doing my Air 1 like
15, 20 minutes before the meeting,
Mhm.
and that he was flying. We were kind of walking through the camera, the different functions of it, etc., in the spotlight. And all of the cities I've been in before, the spotlight is only in your set of eyes, and not other individual set of eyes. So I'm guessing this is in regards to the individuals that we were testing that on with no foul intent. I believe
Yes.
one of them was Quad. I believe the other is Chase King. There was no foul intent there. It was just
That's actually not the person who reported it, actually.
Oh, who reported it?
Well, I really
I don't know
shouldn't
if you can
say.
that. Yeah, that's fine.
But yeah, basically they said, and since you're the guy, or one of the guys, I can tell you this. Someone in a helicopter was just following us around a city, lighting us up over and over with their spotlight.
Yeah, we're just
This
over
level of
Legion's Common
harassment is
neighbors.
unnecessary and rude. A lawsuit will be filed.
I mean, we were literally just in Legion Squared. I was just shining the light on them, and then they got out and put their hands up.
No.
I mean, it's not like we followed them from.
I mean, I don't know what.
There was nothing. There was no harm attempted on
Yeah.
our part. It was just us essentially trying to figure out if the spotlight could be seen in other individuals' eyes, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, there was no intent to harass or be rude to
I
other
understand.
individuals on either Stiff or my part.
Yeah. It's just my job to investigate these. That's all.
No,
Do you know where
I
Stiff is?
totally respect that. I mean, I'll own up. I was the one that was on the camera shining the light at them.
Do you know where Stiff is?
I believe he's on the roof. He was just doing Russell and Fiddies.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you.
Yep. Is there anything else?
No. You're good. Thank you. Where's Stiff? I don't see him.
111 on the.
Dryden.
That plate's going to be 1 Echo Alpha, Quebec Alpha, Junior 16, comes back to a Lee, key rear. Put a bolo out for it. It's red in color, Whiskey Mike on the bike.
301 101. Send it. It's possible you could fix the dispatch, it's currently broken. Yeah, I've literally reset it already. Yeah, I guess stand by.
Alright, we're back to this shit.
Dispatch has been reset, go ahead and rejoin.
87, show me traffic. We're going to be northbound Great Ocean Highway. It's going to be on a colored convertible.
Is Dryden off the game? Wait, where's your charger done now? I don't think it's my charger.
No worries.
Alright,
Hello.
how you doing, boss?
Doing great. Alright, we're going back to MRPD. Or, sorry, SASP. 221. No, it's 221 Union. If anyone needs me, I'll be at SASP headquarters on Channel 2. Again. Fuck me. be done over here, sure. Okay. Yep, for the active viewers of the stream, you know that what I'm doing right now is no fucking surprise at all. Okay, so Dryden's character, Richard Stiff, he's busy IRL, so he just won't answer the questions over Discord, which is fine. I asked him a bit ago when you were training Murphy, was he lighting people up with spotlight on and off like today? Richard Stiff responds, he used it for 30 seconds, if that, and wasn't strobing them or anything. He wanted to know what it was. He was undergoing training. I asked him to try turning it on and off, and then off to see if he can read a plate passing car, so he did so. Alright, that's it. Okay, so we have 3 new cases to start. So I'm almost at 10 cases. I just hit 5, and I just finished that. And some of these are not like the other. So we're at 6 internal. I am going to turn off my dispatch. Ooh, should I turn off my dispatch? Yeah. We have a lot of officers on. Alright, so here's what the reporter alleges. It's pretty self-explanatory, but I feel like it would be wrong to not contact the other subject. Alright. I have a fast turnaround on this shit. At least for right now. So this is internal investigation on M. Murphy. What's his actual name? Mike Murphy? Is it Mike? It is. Alright. Did I just close that? Am I an idiot? I am an idiot. History. That's the wrong one. I literally just opened it. What am I doing? What the fuck just happened? Dude, I am losing my mind today. I am accidentally typing Riv, Jesus Christ. Alright. Okay. Mike Murphy. Incident. So data report. Let's see. Okay. Alright. So data report is today. So the 28th. Specifically 3:44 p.m. EST. Date and investigation is going to be the 28th through the 28th, and the completion is going to be the 28th as well. Okay. All right. I don't want to be that tunnel visioned right now, that close to danger. Really don't. Okay. So incident. Copter just followed us around the city, lighting us up over and over with their spotlight. This level of harassment is unnecessary. And rude. A lawsuit will be filed against the police. It's not my job to talk him down. It's my job to figure out what the fuck happened. Okay, so reporter is going to be Ricci Bianchi. Reported M. Murphy. Well, okay, I'll put that in brackets after. Richard Stiff. Instructor. Witness. Slash. Also, within heli. Okay. So we just talked to Mr. Murphy. Oh, there we go. Hello, Mr. Bianchi. Come right in.
Hello.
My name is Jeremy Crane with the Internal Investigations Unit with the SASP.
Right, IA, I like it.
I have received your report, and I just want to get your side.
That was swift. You got that shit quick, man.
Yeah, and I already know half the story because I just received it.
I also have an update for you on
Yes.
that. Didn't want to make an entire new thing.
Uh-huh.
So after I made the report, I talked to Bronco, and he gave me a list of people that were in the city. You were one of them.
Mhm.
And then some guy came down the stairs screaming like, I was in Air 1. And I was like, oh, I guess him. That's the guy.
Yeah, Mike Murphy was the person who did it.
No.
Yes.
It was not.
Yes, it was. Richard Stiff was flying. Mike Murphy is the person who did it because he admitted it to me.
Okay, yeah, Richard Stiff was the one who said he was in the helicopter. So yeah. So my friend and I were just kind of driving along, leaving the south side where we reside, because times are, I guess, tough.
They're gone south.
Anyway. Yep. What?
Nothing. Continue.
They've got fuck you. God. I thought you said you were going south. Yeah, anyway. We're headed up. What street is it? Alright, we're going up Strawberry Road. And as we enter Strawberry, as we enter like the city side of Strawberry, exiting south side, going through that overpass, right? We see this light on our car. We're like, what the fuck is that? And it keeps going on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off. like, what the fuck is going on? So we pull over by Legion Square and look up, and there's a police tatted helicopter.
Yep.
And we're just like, what the fuck is this? And they just keep doing it. And as soon as we get out of the car and look up, it just zooms away.
Okay.
So we happen to be right next to Mission Row, so I was like, hey, let's talk to somebody about this.
All right.
Because at first my buddy thought it was a local, but then I look up and I see, I don't know, it looked like the BCSO insignia on it, maybe. It looks similar to it, so I was like, that's definitely not a local. Huh.
Yep. The person, if you are heading with the lawsuit, the person who was the primary there, even though we are going to handle this.
Alright, if you guys are handling it, and
I don't know if it'll be I don't know if it'll be satisfactory to you, because I'm not the one who handles a punishment. I'm just saying that I know all the facts to my knowledge now.
Handles.
I believe it's gonna be a Harper Briggs. I think that's her first name, Harper, and a Austin Clarkson is gonna be the handling. I just investigate. My name's Jeremy Crane once
Austin
again.
handles all the punishments in the...
I don't know if he handles all of them. I just know that he is also a driving force in that aspect.
Dude, okay. So Harper Briggs, she's in the BCSO, and Austin, I assume, handles...
Harper Briggs is in the SASP.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, if it's not
Oh, well, yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. Sorry, I'm so used to handling people in my department. I forgot about interdepartmental relations. So, let me clarify. So, 201, Austin Clarkson, and 301 and 101 will work together for punishment if they think it's necessary, depending on whose department it is. That might be delegated
sheriff,
lower.
The chief and the major.
It does depend on what it is, but the way my understanding is that a recommendation that most likely should be followed in most cases will be handed out, and then the person who is their supervisor would either hand it out, or their supervisor would hand it out. And in the case of
between
Mike
you and
Murphy,
me, if we're kind of broke down the south side, so we'd be very inclined to settle if necessary, but if we have to take it through to trial, that might have to happen, because my buddy really did feel like he was being profiled and harassed.
were you guys arrested?
It was just the helicopter. It was just the helicopter lighting us up constantly for like a good few minutes.
A few minutes?
Yeah, it was from when we entered to when we kind of just stopped for a minute to figure out what the fuck was going on. Then we pulled over and looked up. Because it's hard to look up inside the car as there's no sun.
How much you guys do when you got out of the vehicle?
Looked up into the air and then we noticed it was a police, put our hands up, and then it zoom went away. And we were like, okay, sounds good. Let's walk our asses to.
Well, I hope the whoever is involved with handling that comes back to you. But I am gonna need a number to where they can contact.
That for you. Would you like me to just share my contact with you?
No, just read out the number. It's easier.
Okay, 520.
520.
152.
152.
1390.
1390. All right. Thank you very much.
And follow-up question.
Yes.
So you're saying things are handled by the sheriff, the chief, and then the the major and the lieutenant major?
Not solely, and
So
also there isn't a
sorry.
colonel. There's just a major. That's Harper Briggs. It's dependent on which department it is. So like I was saying, Austin or the major would hand out a recommendation. Sometimes I give a recommendation, but for this case, it wouldn't be. And they would hand it to the presiding department. So for the case of Murphy, since he is a LSPD unit. And a sergeant, or I think he's a corporal actually, they would be, talking to his immediate supervisor, maybe his sergeant, maybe his lieutenant, but I'm sure the chief of police would also know and have some form of hand in it. But also,
Gotcha.
I'm not command. I don't really get a whole idea on how all that stuff works. So
Yeah. All right.
it's my best
Did you
guess.
get any other info from me or my buddy? We're gonna have the same, pretty much exact same story.
Speaking to you should be suffice. If you both have the same information. But if you think you know it might be useful, like what is your buddy's name?
Quadarius.
He's got a last name?
Does. Get your contact for him. I'll talk to him by his last name. Yeah, no, I just call him Quad.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll once I see him, I'll let him know if you need him.
Yeah, I'll definitely ask, but
Also,
it seems the in this case the law enforcement has already told me what it is, and what you're telling me kind of lines up. There's a few singularities there, but I think we should be fine with that. But you know, I think I'm satisfactory with the extent here.
All right. Yeah. I appreciate your time, man.
Yep, no problem. I'll show you.
You responded very, 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 very fast.
What can I say? I'm good at my job.
Are there not a lot of things to do, or?
I just got 3 cases. There are plenty of things to do. I just got to yours first.
Good luck with any of the cases. And
yep.
Get any help from me, let me know.
Yep, good day. Alright. We need to quickly write all this shit down. Everything he just said, everything that Stiff said, everything immediately. We need to get it done now. We need it done so quick. I need this case done. I need it out. I got 2 other cases that are huge. This is the no-brainer. They did something kind of dumb, but it was a mistake type case. So let's go here, mute. All right, let's go to 20 minutes ago. Click. Yes.
Thank you.
All right. So let's delete all this. Bop. Okay. All right. Mike Murphy. Oh man, I'm spelling Murphy so wrong. The P becomes before the H. Wait, hold on. All right. Sorry, I fucked up my formatting. I know you can't see it. I know this is probably killing you. Mike Murphy was questioned. Here's what he said. Okay. So, now what I'll do is I'll close this. I'll put this over here. My chat has died. It's okay. I'll put this over here. Sure. Just chill. Okay, is there anything else I need to get rid of? No. Amazing. Alright. Fantastic. Incredible. Alright, display capture. Bam. We have stuff.
I did your job before you.
Well, I didn't need to know his times. I didn't need to know his thing.
Your job is easy, girl.
Okay.
What's up, my man?
Hey, do you know who was flying an hour and a half ago? 2 hours?
Yeah,
Can we get a little bit of privacy here, gentlemen?
Oh, there's a meeting room upstairs.
They can hear through the floors. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, go ahead.
Sif and I were doing my Air 1 cert like 15, 20 minutes before the meeting.
Doing our air cert 15, 25 minutes before the meeting.
And that, he was flying. We were kind of walking through the camera to the...
Oh shit, where's my Discord? Oh god, hold on. Never open a Discord when you don't know where it's gonna come up. Yep, that's exactly why, because it came up right fucking there. Son of a bitch! Ugh. That could have been bad. Could have been bad. It's too hot. Okay.
Different function. He was flying. walking through the camera, the different functions of it, etc. in the spotlight.
Okay, hold on.
20 minutes before.
Anyway, go ahead.
Sif and I were doing my Air 1 cert like 15, 20 minutes before the meeting
Mhm.
and that. He was flying. We were kind of walking through the camera.
We were kind of walking.
The different functions of it, etc. in the spotlight. And all of the cities I've been in before this. Spotlight is only in your set of eyes, and you know, not other individuals' set of eyes. So I'm guessing this is in regards to the individuals that.
Correct me, please. Oh my goodness.
You know, we were testing that on.
Okay. Individuals, we were testing that on.
With no foul intent.
With no foul intent. Yes.
One of them was quad.
I believe.
I believe the other is Chase King. There was no foul intent there.
Okay. That's actually not the person who reported it, actually.
Oh, who reported it?
Well, I really shouldn't say.
Yeah, that's fine.
But yeah, basically they said, and since you're the guy, or one of the guys, I can tell you this. Someone in a helicopter was just following us around a city, letting us hop over and over with their spotlight. This level of harassment is unnecessary and rude. A lawsuit will be filed.
I mean, we were literally just in Legion Squared. I was just shining the light on them, and then they got it.
I think me laughing there is a really good way to lower someone's guard. Even though in this case, it's like, it is funny, because it really shouldn't have been reported, because it's not a big deal. It's just a mistake. But I might use that. Good tactic.
Out and put their hands up.
Okay, hold on. This level of harassment is unnecessary and rude. A lawsuit will be filed.
I mean, we were literally just in Legion Squared.
I mean, we were literally...
I was just shining the light on them, and then they got it. Out and put their hands up.
No.
I mean, it's not like we followed them from.
I mean, I don't know what.
There was nothing. There was no harm attempted.
Yeah.
It was just us trying to figure out if the spotlight could be seen in other. Individual's eyes.
I'm not correcting this. This is how he speaks.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, there was no intent to harass or be rude to
I understand.
individuals on either Stiff or my part.
Yeah. It's just my job to investigate these. That's all.
No,
Do you know where Stiff
I
is?
totally respect that. I mean, I'll own up. I was the one that was on the camera shining the light at them.
Do you know where Stiff is?
I believe he's on the roof. He was just doing Russell and LIVEPD's airport.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you.
Yep. Is there anything else?
No. You're good. Thank you. All right. So that's that. Someone's cooking barbecue. Son of a bitch. Nothing smells better in summer, guys, than fucking barbecue. Americans, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you know what I'm talking about. But Americans, they do it right. Let me see. Richard Stiff was questioned. Alright, so now I can just open up DMs. Click. Drag this over. Whoops. Yep. "30 seconds. Okay. All right. Massive typing. I know this is like riveting content. Okay. Nice. Page break. Enter. Stop. Richie. How do you spell his name? We'll just do this. Come on. I just need a really good turnaround here. I need a really good turnaround.
I also have an update for you. On
Yes.
That. Didn't want to make an entire. No. Yeah. So my friend and I were just kind of driving along.
Mm-hmm. All right. Prompted? Is that how you spell that? Prompt. There we go. My friend and I.
Leaving.
Oh.
The side. We're just kind of driving along. So my friend and I were just kind of driving along.
Mm-hmm.
Leaving the south side where we reside. Times are, I guess, tough.
I could include that. So.
Anyway. Oh.
That's
What?
a good joke. Come on. Continue.
They've got fuck you. God. I thought you said you were going south. Yeah, anyway. We're headed up. Alright, we're going up Strawberry. And as we enter Strawberry, as we enter like the city side of Strawberry,
We enter the city side of Strawberry.
the south side, going through that overpass, right? We see this light on our car. We're like, what the fuck is that? And it keeps going on, off.
I'm just gonna quote him verbatim here.
On, off, on, off, on, off. Like, what the fuck is going on? So we pull over by Legion Square and look up, and there's a police tatted helicopter.
Yep.
And we're just like, what the fuck is this? And they just keep doing it. And as soon as we get out of the car and look up, it just zooms away.
Okay.
So we happen to be right next to Mission Row, so I was like, hey,
I don't need to quote
let's
this.
talk
It's
to
fine.
somebody about this.
All right.
Because at first my buddy thought it was a local, but then I look up and I see, I don't know, it looked like
Not
the
relevant.
BCSO insignia on it, maybe. It looks similar to it, so that's definitely not a local. Huh.
Yep. The person, if you are heading with the lawsuit, the person who was the primary there, even though we are going to handle this.
Alright, if you guys are handling it, and
I don't know if it'll be.
suit.
I don't know if it'll be satisfactory to you because I'm not
Good
the one who
save.
handles a punishment. I'm just saying.
Good
that
save, Jeremy.
I know all the facts to my knowledge now.
Handles. Like,
I
generally.
believe it's gonna be a Austin
BCSO.
CSP.
I mean,
Let me.
I'm waiting.
And who's
major.
It does depend on what it is, but the way my understanding is that a recommendation
Broke necessary, but if we have to, he really did feel like he was being profiled in the press. Sorry, but if we have to take it, we'd be very inclined to settle if necessary down the south side. So we'd be very inclined to settle if necessary, but if we have to take it through to trial, that might have to happen because my buddy really did feel like he was being profiled in the press.
minded. Settle. Come on, move the L. Were you guys arrested?
Nobody.
Wait.
That might have to happen because my buddy really did feel like he was being profiled in the press.
Were you guys arrested?
Nobody. It was just the helicopter. It was just the helicopter lighting us up constantly for like a good few minutes.
A few minutes.
Yeah, it was from when we entered to when we kind of just stopped for a minute to figure out what the fuck was going on. Then we pulled over and looked up. Because it's hard to look up inside the car as
I think that's what you guys do when you got out of the vehicle.
looked up into the air with and then we noticed it was a police, put our hands up, and then it zoomed.
Doesn't matter.
went
Not
away.
relevant.
And we were
Okay.
like, okay, sounds good. Let's walk our asses to.
Well, I hope the whoever's involved with handling that comes back to you. But I am gonna need a number, to where
Yeah,
they
let me
can
get
contact.
that for you. Would you like me to just share my contact with you?
No, just read out the number. It's easier.
Okay, 520
520
152
152
1390.
1390. All right. Thank you very much.
And a follow-up question.
Yes.
So you're saying things are handled by the sheriff, the chief, and then the the major and the lieutenant major?
It's right. Not solely, and
So the
also
colonel and the lieutenant
there
colonel, I meant,
there isn't a colonel. There's just a major. That's Harbor Breaks. It's dependent on which department it is.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
So,
correct that.
Like I was saying, Austin or the major would hand out a recommendation. All right, that's it. We're good. Report finished. Done. Fastest turnaround ever. Anyone want link? Copy link. Open Discord. Legend Live. Okay, file, make a copy. Internal 007. Holy moly. Literally the fastest turnaround I've ever had. This is Deputy Brown requesting a lawyer at MRPD. Oh. Okay. Alright, so second report. Second report. Comes from a Robert Darwin. This is Halu out of character, which is great, because I know who he is and I can contact him very easily. Your officer is disrespecting active street gangs. For his and your own safety, maybe tell him to keep things professional, not post disrespectful things to Twitter, saying things like wannabe gangs. You had your chance. You had the chance, but you didn't do anything. From an officer, I expect him not to be rude on a largely used app. Thank you. Oh, that Jason Jones. Oh. Wait, hold on. Oh, shit. Okay. Alright. I need to use the bathroom. I'll be back. Station. Okay, sorry. We're back. Alright, this is big. This is big. This is big. Alright, listen up, ladies and gentlemen. Listen up. Okay. We have a report coming in. A double report. A double report. We got a Robert Darwin, which now realizing the intent of the incident report, I now know that probably Robert Darwin isn't a real person. So I don't know who the fuck sends in a report as a gang member, by the way. But yeah, it looks like some shit's going down. So we have 2 reports saying similar things. One of them's from a gang member, criminal, most likely, allegedly. I don't fucking know for sure. And one of them is from a cop. So we're going to read both of them for you. Now, I've already read it, the first one, but I'm going to read it again. Your officer is disrespecting active street gangs. For his and your own safety, maybe tell him to keep things professional and not post disrespectful things on Twitter. I don't like the veiled threats. The veiled threats pisses me off. Saying things like, wannabe gangs, you had the chance but didn't do anything. From an officer, I'd expect him to not be rude on a largely used app like Twitter's. Thank you. Also, the officer is 196. Might be wrong, but it's what he gave me. Officer Jason Jones, white guy, black hair. So I honestly thought that this was on our Jason Jones, but it's not. Now, we got another one from Richard Stiff. And he states, Jones made a call about 2 vehicles following him, so I responded since I was around a corner. One of the vehicles said they just wanted to talk and I got the vehicles off the road. Occupants of the vehicle explained to me how Jones refused to talk to them and said it's all because of what he said on Twitter. After pulling him aside and telling him how it was unprofessional to be ignoring people like that, he started to shit-talk the drivers. One person stepped out and pulled out a gun, so I put my hands up since I was too awkward of a situation to pull my service weapon, and we were outnumbered. 196 then put his hands up and reached for his radio. What the fuck? Okay, Jesus Christ. Alright. So, this is big. Alright? So, here's what I know about the report. Since I saw the aftermath, right? They both got shot. Right? They both got shot. So here's the thing. And don't worry about the squealing that you just heard in the background. That's my dog losing his shit. Here's the thing. So when it comes to reports like this, they're very easy to discover if the persons are telling the truth. Okay? So let's see. First thing we're going to do is we're just going to scroll down through all these reports. And we're looking for some kind of bullshit. What? Advertising your Twitch on Twitter? Damn, I need to do that. Sheesh. I didn't even think of that. Alright, let's see. Now, which Jason Jones is this? Is this Marco Boy Jason Jones, or is this the other person? So I'm not sure. My dog's going ballistic, but I need my door open because it's too goddamn hot. Oh, there's more dogs barking. Give me a second. Fuck off. Still investigating, Sam. Sorry, I had to go and wrangle some dogs. That's all. Okay. Sorry. So right now we're looking for some evidence of wrongdoing. Oh, and we're also looking at which Jason Jones this is. Because it's either I know them or I don't. $196. Kenneth. Kenneth. Hey. I know who Kenneth is. That's great. I know them both. I know both of them. Fantastic. Fantastic. Alright. Okay. So, I don't know when this was, but... I mean, it would have been nice if they included some pictures. We have strippers now? Claude. Ah, that's my guy. Alright, so that was yesterday. Oh, this is all yesterday. So the thing is, right, is I need to find this before I talk to anybody. Because they can delete shit. Now, you could be saying to yourself, why don't you just, like, look through their name? Alright. Yeah, that's just... That's just a bunch of childishness. Ah, at DJ Headkicker. Okay. I don't know, dude. He deleted it. Unless he's replying to shit. Let's see. Let's see how smart he is. There we go. Yep. Yep. There we go. Got it. There we go. Got your ass. Yeah, you fucked up. Yeah, you think you're getting away with that shit. Uh-uh. Not today, motherfucker. Nah, you fucked up. You fucked up. Internal investigation on 196 Jason Jones. People need to stop using the same names. Fuck's sakes. Incident numero uno. Incident number 1. Let's pull up the Discord. Alright. So this is bad, ladies and gentlemen. This is bad. All right. This is bad. What's the comments to this? Ah, fuck. Like, what is his name? This is really out of pocket. This is all out of pocket. That's very annoying. Man, this is so out of pocket. This is all so out of pocket. You know, usually I don't give recommendations. The reason for that is because, you know, keeps me sane. If I'm recommending people to be fired and stuff, I'll think about it all the time and I'll be sad. And all that. Even though technically, I know I say this a lot, but you can't be fired, you know. Now, the thing is here, is like, this is bad. Bro is asking for a death wish, straight up. Now, mind you, it is funny, right, to see, like, you know, a little bit of their own medicine, because gangs are all shit talkers. Or at least some of them are. But this is really stupid, man. Like, this is really fucking stupid. You shouldn't be doing that. You really shouldn't. Because you're asking for death. You really are. Alright. So, we have 2 incident reports. Incident number 1 is disrespecting active street gangs. For his and your own safety. You spelled safety wrong, Halu. But I spell things all wrong, it's okay. I spell things wrong all the time. But for his and your own safety, maybe, just maybe tell him to keep things professional. I'm gonna sneeze. Respectful things on Twitter to gangs. I mean, by this account, I could probably make the connection, but I'm not going to, just because his Discord's right there, and I think it's a little bit too obvious. Regardless, even if the connection was made that the person who actually wrote this was DeMarcus Washington, I don't think it fucking matters. Triple dot. I do think it's funny that there is a report on this from a gang member, though. I'm correct largely. So data report was the 26th. Date of investigation is the 28th. Date of completion is probably going to be in the next few days. Do I have a time? I don't. Numero uno. Okay. Let me see. I'll do data report number 2. When was that report? 27. So I am doubling this up. Because it's the same shit. Grand Theft Auto, yeah, that's fun. I do want to get this wrote before I end stream today. Oh, this is going to be a rough few days, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a rough few days. I should be getting bonuses here. I feel like I investigate more than anybody else. Considering I'm the only one who does it at the moment. Alright. Date investigation, date of completion. Okay. Alright, let's verify that this is a fake name. Let's do that much. Robert Darwin. I mean, I know it is, but... Yep. Okay. All right. All right. Hey. Yeah, so when I get this typed out, you know, you'll see. So, your... Oh, wait, sorry. Wrong one. Made a call? Never responded, even though I didn't say that. I was around the... Oh, Jesus Christ, guys. Oh, I am getting money. Fucking Christ. Shut it! I'm trying to work here. Alright. Around the corner. One of the vehicles said they just wanted to talk. I got vehicles off the road. Occupants of the vehicle explained to me how Jones refused to talk to them and said it's all because what he said on Twitter. After pulling him aside, telling him how it was. You know, the fact that we weren't on scene here is fucking stupid, by the way. Like, they should have said, hey, come here right fucking now, people are gonna get shot. I'm a little bit pissed off about that, but it's okay. How it was unprofessional to be ignoring people like that. He started to shit talk the drivers. One person stepped out, pulled a gun out. So I put my hands up since I was in a too awkward of a situation to pull my service gun. And we were outnumbered. 196 then put his hands up, then reached for his radio, and that's when we were shot down. note. Wait, how good am I? Ooh, I'm so close to being off the page. Come on. This was not first situation today of Jones being extremely unprofessional. Not the first time this has been an issue. Please? Am I good? Holy shit, I'm good. Yes! Look at that. Look how clean that looks. Well, when I include the stuff, we're gonna be fucked, but... Dogs are barking again. Okay. Page break. Alright. There's my page break. Data-based. Alright. Number 2. Number 1. There we go. This has all the information. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be tomorrow's stream content. So I hope if you want to find out what the fuck is happening with this bullshit, that you let me know. But I will be streaming it anyway, so it doesn't matter. We're going to call ourselves Off Duty to Service. And yeah, I do hope you guys and gals enjoyed the stream. Alright, but yeah, I hope you guys and gals enjoyed the stream, and until next time, have a good day.